All right, let's talk about Gen Z. If you don't know, they're the generation born between the late 1990s and early 2010s. Basically, they grew up with smartphones in their hands and seem to know every new trend, app, and piece of slang before the rest of us even hear about it. And let me tell you, keeping up with them is no small task. It's like trying to learn a new language, except there's no dictionary, and they definitely do not want to help you. So the other day, I heard someone say, that guy's got Riz. And I thought, Riz? Is that a new app? Some sort of energy supplement? No. Turns out it means charisma. You know, back in my day, we just called it having charm or being smooth. But now it's Riz. Because why use a whole word when you can shorten it to four letters? And then there's ChatGPT. At first, I thought it was an app similar to WhatsApp. Nope, it's an AI chat box that can answer questions, write essays, and even help you solve problems. People are using it for everything. Meanwhile, I'm here asking it how to add speech to YouTube Shorts and getting instructions that sound like they're written in another language. Let's not even get started on TikTok. I thought it was just for dance challenges, but now it's a whole universe. There are life hacks, cooking tutorials, and funny clips that keep people glued to their phone. People meant to watch just one video, and before they knew it, 3 hours or so had passed. And some people say somehow they even learned how to organize their closet with pool noodles. Once I figure out what these things mean, the real work begins. Learning how to actually use them. And let me tell you, this part is a marathon. The first time I tried TikTok, I spent an hour uploading pictures of shirts I liked. Why? Because I thought that's what other people would also like. Turns out I was way off. And don't even ask me about Snapchat. I think I have a few photos of myself with animal ears and a cute nose. And Chat GPT? I thought it would simplify my life, but instead I'm sitting there trying to decode its instructions. You know, it's like a robot that's smarter than me, but also assumes I already know what I am doing. Spoiler alert, I don't. I had to ask it to make the language simpler or easier for me to understand. Eventually, I started to feel like I was getting the hang of things. I even got excited and thought, hey, I'll share what I've learned with my kids. So I called them and said, you guys have to check out this amazing AI tool called ChatGPT. It can do all these cool things. And they just looked at me like, yes, Mom, we've known about it for a while and have even used it. Really? Then why didn't you tell me? I've been over here Googling and watching tutorials like I'm preparing for a final exam. I guess watching me struggle is just part of the fun for them. They probably think it's hilarious. Here's what I've learned. Keeping up with Gen Z is like trying to run a race when they're already at the finish line. By the time I figure out what something means, they're on to the next thing. But hey, I'm trying, and at least now I know what no cap means. For those who don't know, no cap means I'm not lying or I'm being serious. So if I say, this is hard work, no cap, you know I mean it. Thanks for sticking with me on this wild ride of trying to keep up with Gen Z. If you're a fellow middle-aged warrior battling through new trends and apps, let me know in the comments. What's the most confusing thing you've had to learn recently? Or if you're Gen Z, tell me, what should I tackle next? Don't forget to like this video if you had a laugh. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe so you can keep up with all my hilarious attempts. With all my attempts to figure this stuff out. Trust me, there's plenty more where this came from. See you next time.